Sometimes when I'm walking outside or lying in my bed before I go to sleep, I just like to daydream. In another universe where I'd be open to try more things and more adventures. In another world, maybe I wouldn't be as sensitive or shy or full of anxiety. But what if we were delusionally optimistic about our own current lives? What if we believed in ourselves and that we could achieve anything? Lucky girl syndrome refers to the belief that you are the luckiest person in the world and that the universe is conspiring in your favor. It's when somebody believes that everything will go their way just because the belief that they're lucky attracts good things. Today, I'm going to talk about lucky girl syndrome, the pros and cons, and how we can use it positively in our lives. Good morning. If you've been on social media recently, you might have heard of the term Lucky Girl Syndrome. According to the Cleveland Clinic, Lucky Girl Syndrome is a term that refers to a positive mindset where a person tells themselves that they are lucky and that good things are coming their way. It's not an actual medical condition, but a state of mind where one can cultivate. I was overheating, so I took my long sleeve off, but I've decided that this week I want to try 3 new recipes. I want to try these breakfast sandwiches, and then also I want to try 包子. But I think I'm gonna make those on the weekend because it takes a while. I want to start with the breakfast sandwiches though. This idea has been around for a while, which is similar to manifestation but has recently gained popularity. Cultivating a lucky girl syndrome mindset involves positive affirmations and focusing on the good things in life. It's about acknowledging that even in difficult situations, there's always something to be grateful for. By adopting this mindset, individuals can attract positive energy and opportunities into their lives. The Lucky Girl Syndrome is not about ignoring the challenges and difficulties that life throws our way, but rather about facing them with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn and grow. By doing so, individuals can become more resilient, optimistic, and open to the possibilities that life has to offer. The idea of positive thinking can aid tremendously for people struggling with negative self-talk. Psychologist Suzanne Albers says that our minds lean towards the negative, something called a scarcity mindset, where we focus on what we've lost or what's missing. So sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. We often hold ourselves back by focusing on our flaws and mistakes instead of celebrating our strengths and accomplishments. This can lead to feelings of insecurity, anxiety, and depression. By recognizing and challenging our own negative self-talk, we can learn to be kinder and more compassionate to ourselves. Remember, you are your own biggest advocate and ally, so treat yourself with the same kindness and respect that you would offer to your own best friend. Dr. Albers also said that when we tell ourselves that we're lucky, our brain starts to look for examples to confirm that belief. And because our brain likes to be right, if we tell ourselves that we're lucky, that part of the brain is going to start filtering the information that backs it up. Different sides of town. I'm actually going to be going out on a date tonight. I know, exciting. This video is in partnership with Hinge. Let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. Remember to not settle for less. There will be somebody who will treat you the way that you want to be treated. There will be somebody who will care for you as you care for them. So recently I did actually meet somebody. He messaged me first and liked me first. I really like this one feature of Hinge where somebody can actually respond to one of your pictures or one of your prompts in order to show your personality a little bit more. He did tell me I was pretty and he really liked my style. So I told him thank you and asked him how he was. He thought that it was really sweet and the conversation just flowed from there. Today we're going to be going glow in the dark mini golfing. I also feel like in dates like coffee dates or dinner dates, there can be a lot of awkward silences. Doing an activity like this just allows for something concrete to be talked about, and we both really like sports, so I think it will bring out the competitiveness in both of us. Some other features I like about Hinge is the fact that you can put voice prompts and video prompts if you want to, but by far far, my favorite feature has to be the option to add whether you want to be in a casual relationship or a long-term relationship. So it really shows your dating intentions. It does not waste your time, and we don't have to learn the hard way that you cannot change somebody's intentions. I've been through that before. Okay, I'm gonna go choose an outfit now. Right, so I'm in my closet. When you meet up with somebody online, I preferably try to message them or video call them for at least a couple of days to really get to know them. Meet up in a public place with somebody and share your location with your friends or family member so you don't get kidnapped. But yeah, I'm super excited to go, and I'll show you guys some clips later. I think the Hinge date went super well, and I had a lot of fun.
That was a good shot.
The conversation was lovely, and I felt like we just clicked. Alright guys, I'm back from my date. Usually when I'm out with somebody, I try not to go on my phone as much or put it on silent unless it's for emergencies. I think that for me, I previously wanted to work on myself, figure out my own life without any distractions. Just as importantly, I wanted to make sure that I was ready to start being the person that the other person deserved as well. Sometimes love comes to us at the most unexpected times. Remember to know your worth and to not settle for less than what you deserve.
My life is like a theater where she makes her appearance.
Just like many internet-born trends, remember to combine things with other self-care and mental health techniques, as well as pairing this lucky mindset with real-life actions. Sometimes this mindset also glosses over uncontrollable factors in our lives like injuries or inequalities, and in the end, even if you do think luckily or positively, disappointments are inevitable. Remember that it's important to acknowledge and process your feelings rather than suppressing them. Allow yourself to feel and express your emotions, whether it's sadness, frustration, or anger. In these moments, we might not feel so lucky, but it's helpful to reframe the situation and look for any silver linings or lessons learned. Like for example, without this way of thinking, you may have not even taken the opportunity or tried in the first place. Remember that setbacks and failures are opportunity for growth and learning. By taking care of yourself and reframing the situation, you can bounce back from disappointment and move forward with a positive attitude.
She's just out of reach. She's just out of reach.
Okay, I'm gonna do my nighttime skincare routine, and at the same time I want to talk a little bit. I just got the most disappointing news of my life, and at first I didn't want to say it or like tell you guys, but maybe some of you could relate to this, and I feel like I want you guys to know that you're not alone. I applied and got an interview at one of my dream I knew that there was literally statistically an only 0.9% chance of getting in. I really thought I did well in the interview, and I practiced so much. It kind of felt like I was so close, but so far at the same time. In these moments, I just tell myself that it's okay to feel this way. Like, disappointment is an inevitable part of life. I feel like if I never believed in myself, I would have never even tried to apply, because I didn't even think that I had a chance of getting an interview. While I'm disappointed, I'm also really happy that I even tried in the first place, because I never want to look back and think, darn, I should have tried, even if the odds were fairly against my favor. Last video I talked about this one quote where if one door closes and you didn't get what you wanted, it means that you're meant for something more. I just want to stay positive and look at all of the positive things in my life right now, especially YouTube. Previously, I was working full-time in a job related to my degree. I am now going to do YouTube full-time, and I think this is a really scary thing for me. I hope you guys support me. I hope that I'll have a lot of great content.
The coldest night, if we're listening on, take
In a world where not everything is always in our control, we can focus on the things that we can. This includes saying positive affirmations, visualizing what we want, surrounding ourselves with uplifting people, and pairing this new lucky mindset with real-life actions. Personally, it really helps me to reduce negative self-talk, look at the positives, and being grateful for the blessings that I have in my life that I might otherwise overlook, like being able to play sports that give me a ton of joy, eating my favorite smoothie, and creating videos on YouTube. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I know life can be confusing and a scary adventure, but at least we're all in this together. Good night.